Hello everybody, this is Stephen French from StephenFrenchLanguages.com with top 100 words in Spanish. So let's get going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the Spanish word 3 times, and then I'm going to leave a little gap for you to practice your pronunciation, and then I'm just going to wrap up each individual slide with the English and the Spanish. So let's get going. El, la, el, la, el, la. Now it's your turn. Great stuff, and el and la means the. Okay, so that's number 1 out the way. So now you begin to get the hang of things. I'm just going to dive in. So, de. Now it's your turn. Te toca a ti. Great stuff. So de means of or from, depending on the context. Let's move on. Que. Repite tú. So que means that or which, again according to context. Well done. Let's keep going. Y. Your turn. Te toca a ti. Fantastic. And y means and. It's as simple as that. Y means and. A. Your turn. A means to or at. En. Repite. Superb. En means on. En means on, and that's it. Un. Te toca a ti. Great stuff. So that un means a or an. Un means a or an. Fantastico. Ser. Ser means to be. Se means self or oneself. Here's a tricky one. No. Your turn. No means no. Haber. Haber means to have, and that's in the grammatical sense, to have. Por. So por means by, or through, or for, again depending on the context. Con. Con means with. su, su, su. Now again, depending on context, su could mean all sorts of things. It can mean his or her, their or your when it's related to the polite you form or the usted form. So that's su. Para, para, para. And para can mean for, or to, or in order to. Again, depending on context. So that's para. Como, como, como. So como means like or as. So that's it. Como. Estar, estar, estar. Estar means to be. Tener, tener, tener. Now it's your turn. Tener means to have, usually to physically hold something in one's hand. So that's tener. Le, le, le. Your turn. So le means to him, to her, or to you. Again, all of this depending on context, and the to you is the usted when it's related to the formal you, as opposed to tu. Lo, lo, lo. So this is the word the, in expressions like lo mejor de, the best of. So there we have lo. And here we have lo again, lo, lo, lo. But in terms of frequency in the top 100, in this case it's doing something different and it means him. So that is lo meaning him. Todo, todo, todo. Your turn. Great stuff. And todo means all or every. So that wraps it up for todo. Pero, pero, pero. Excellent pronunciation there. And pero means but. Of course, it's not to be confused with perro. Notice the trilled R because that's the word for dog. So this is the word for but, pero. Más, más, más. Your turn. Más means more. And notice the accent on the A there. Hacer, hacer, hacer. Excellent. So that's hacer, meaning to do or to make, and to perhaps add a little bit of spice and variety. The Latin American or the Southern Spanish pronunciation of that would be something like hacer, hacer. So hacer, Castilian Spanish, hacer, Latin American Spanish, or Southern Spanish from Southern Spain. O, o, o. Fantastic stuff with that lovely small word, and o means or. Poder, poder, poder. Excellent pronunciation, little trill on the end of poder. And poder means to can, and I've put that in inverted commas, or to be able. So that's poder, meaning to can or to be able. Decir, decir, decir. Your turn. Now, decir means to say or to tell. To say or to tell. So that's decir. Este, esta, este, esta, este, esta. So this is the word for this. So este is the word for this with the masculine noun in the singular, and esta is the word for this when it's describing or related to a feminine noun. That's este and esta. Ir, ir, ir. Your turn, and try and trill the R a little bit. R. So ir means to go. That's ir, meaning to go. Otro, otro, otro. Your turn. Otro means other or another. So that's word number 31 in the list. Otro meaning other or another. Ese, esa, ese, esa, ese, esa. Your turn. And this little word ese and esa. Ese is this when it's with a masculine singular noun, and esa when it's with a feminine singular noun. So that's the word for this, ese and esa. And these are in the singular. La, la, la. Now I've already come across this, but here it's meaning something slightly different. So instead of the with a feminine noun, this is meaning her when it's the third person direct object. In other words, relating to a female, her, or in fact it can also mean it if you're referring to a feminine singular noun. So that's the word la. Si, si, si. Your turn. And si can mean if or whether. And this is not to be confused with si with an accent, because with an accent it means yes. So that's si without an accent, meaning if or whether. Me, me, me. Okay, so that's your turn. And me can mean me or myself. Me or myself. Ya, ya, ya. So now it's your turn. And ya means already or still. So that's ya, meaning already or still. Ver, ver, ver. Excellent pronunciation there. I heard it coming through the internet. And ver means to see. So that's ver, to see. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? excellent again pronunciation, and porque means because. So that's porque meaning because. Dar, dar, dar. Now it's your turn. Really well done. And dar means to give. So that's dar, to give. Cuando, cuando, cuando. Okay, now it's your turn. And cuando means when. So that's cuando meaning when. Elle, elle, elle. Of course, we've come across this before. It was number 1 in the list, but notice this time it's the E with the accent on it, and that's when elle means he. So that's elle with an accent meaning he. Muy, muy, muy. Your turn. And muy means very. So that's it. That's muy meaning very. Sin, sin, sin. Your turn. Sin means without. So there we have it. Sin meaning without. La vez, la vez, la vez. Your turn. So there we have it. La vez meaning time. Mucho, mucho, mucho. Te toca a ti. So mucho means much or many or a lot. So there we have it. Mucho meaning much, many or a lot. Saber, saber, saber. Your turn. Saber means to know in the terms of knowing a fact. So there we have it. Saber meaning to know a fact. Que, que, que. Your turn. And then we have que, which means what or which. Again, it depends on the context. So that's the word que, meaning what or which. Sobre, sobre, sobre. Okay, your turn. So sobre means on top of, over, about, that sort of thing. So sobre, on top of, over, or about. Mi, mi, mi. Your turn. So mi means my. So that's mi meaning my. Alguno, alguno, alguno. Your turn. Excellent. So alguno means some or someone. Some or someone. Excellent. Mismo, mismo, mismo. Your turn. And mismo means same. So that's mismo meaning same. yo, yo, yo. Your turn. And yo means I. So that's yo meaning I. También, también, también. Your turn. Excellent. También means also. So también, that's also. Hasta, hasta, hasta. That's it. Perfect. No need to pronounce the H at the beginning of hasta. So hasta can mean until, up to, and in certain circumstances means even. So that's hasta, meaning until, up to, or even. El año, el año, el año. Excellent pronunciation. The N with the accent or the tilde on the top don't really put you off. It just means you're going to pronounce it like a ñ, as in onion. So there we go. El año meaning year. That's el año meaning year. Dos, dos, dos. Your turn. And dos means two. It's as simple as that. Dos means two. Querer, querer, querer. And querer means to want or to love. So that's querer meaning to want or to love. Entre, entre, entre. And entre means between. So that's entre meaning between. Así, así, así. Now it's your turn. And así means like that or thus. So así meaning like that or thus. Primero, primero, primero. Okay, so it's now your turn. And primero means first. So that's primero meaning first. Desde, desde, desde. Your turn. Excellent. And desde means from or since. So that's desde meaning from or since. Grande, grande, grande. Your turn. Grande means large or great or big. So those range of things. So grande meaning large or great or big. Eso, eso, eso. Your turn. So that's eso meaning that, and perhaps it's in the expression SOS. That's it. SOS. So that's it. Eso meaning that. SOS meaning that's it. Ni, ni, ni. Excellent. So ni means not even, neither, or nor. So you've got some variations there. So ni meaning not even, neither, or nor. Nos, nos, nos. So there we have nos meaning us or ourselves. So that's nos, meaning us or ourselves. Llegar, llegar, llegar. Over to you. Excellent. So that's llegar, meaning to arrive. Llegar, to arrive. Pasar, pasar, pasar. So pasar means to pass or to spend time. So that's pasar, meaning to pass or to spend time. El tiempo, el tiempo, el tiempo. Now it's your turn. And tiempo means time or weather. So that's el tiempo, tiempo meaning time or weather. Ella, ellas, ella, ellas, ella, ellas. Now it's over to you. Ella, ellas, off you go. Excellent. So ella means she, and ellas means they in the plural, and ellas, everybody in that group of they will all be female. So we've got ella and ellas. Ella, she, ellas, they. Sí, sí, sí. Your turn. And sí means yes. And notice the I has got an accent on it. So sí meaning yes. El día, el día, el día. Te toca a ti. Muy bien. El día means day. Día, el día meaning day. Uno, uno, uno. And uno means one. Uno meaning one. Bien, bien, bien. Te toca a ti. Muy bien. And bien in this particular case means well. And of course I just said muy bien, which means, well, we don't really say very well in English, we say very good. So, bien. Poco, poco, poco. Your turn. Excellent. So, poco means a little, a few, a little bit. So there we have it. Poco, little, a few, a little bit. Deber, deber, deber. Your turn. So deber means to have to, or to must, or to owe. So quite a range of meaning there. So deber, to have to must, or to owe. Entonces, entonces, entonces. Te toca a ti. So entonces means so or then. Entonces, so or then. Poner, poner, poner. Excellent pronunciation. So poner there means to put. So poner, to put. La cosa, la cosa, la cosa. Ti tocca a ti. So that's la cosa, meaning thing. La cosa, thing. Tanto, tanto, tanto. Over to you. Excellent. So tanto means so much or much, so much, much. Tanto, so much. El hombre, el hombre, el hombre. Your turn. And el hombre means man or husband. So that's el hombre, meaning man or husband. Parecer, parecer, parecer. Now it's your turn. So that's parecer, meaning to seem or appear. Parecer, to seem or appear. Nuestro, nuestro, nuestro. Your turn. So that's nuestro, meaning our. Nuestro, meaning our. Tan, tan, tan. Your turn. And as you can see, there are lots of translations for this little word here. Such, a, to, so, all depending on context really, and where the word is in what's being said or being written. So that's tan, meaning such, a, to, or so. Donde, donde, donde. Ti tocca a ti. So that's donde, meaning where. Donde, meaning where. Ahora, ahora, ahora. That's it. So ahora means now. That's ahora, meaning now. La parte, la parte, la parte. Ti tocca a ti. So that's la parte, meaning part or portion. Part or portion. Después, después, después. Good pronunciation there, and después means after. So that's the word después, meaning after. La vida, la vida, la vida. Yes, that's good pronunciation, and la vida means life. So that's la vida, meaning life. Quedar, quedar, quedar. Ti tocca a ti. So that's quedar, meaning to remain or to stay. Quedar, to remain or to stay. Siempre, siempre, siempre. Your turn. So that's siempre, meaning always. Siempre, meaning always. Creer, creer, creer. Ti tocca a ti. So that's creer, meaning to believe. creer, to believe. Hablar, hablar, hablar. Your turn. So hablar means to talk or to speak. So that's hablar, meaning to talk or to speak. Llevar, llevar, llevar. So that's llevar with a variety of meanings, really. To carry, to wear, to take. So that's llevar with a whole range of meanings. To carry, to wear, to take. Dejar, dejar, dejar. Te toca a ti. So that's dejar, meaning to leave. Dejar, to leave. Nada, nada, nada. Your turn. And nada means nothing. So that's nada meaning nothing. Cada, cada, cada. Excellent pronunciation, and that is cada meaning each. Cada meaning each. Seguir, seguir, seguir. So that's seguir meaning to follow. Seguir meaning to follow. Menos, menos, menos. Excellent pronunciation. So that's menos meaning less or take away. So that's menos meaning less or take away. Nuevo, nuevo, nuevo. So that's nuevo meaning new. Nuevo, new. Encontrar, encontrar, encontrar. Your turn. So encontrar means to find. That's encontrar meaning to find. So well done. You've made it. You've made it all the way through the top 100 words in Spanish. And I only can say one thing. Congratulations. Or as they say in Spanish, enhorabuena. Now, I hope you found that useful. And this is Stephen French from StephenFrenchLanguages.com signing off. And I hope to see you again in another place on the internet, and perhaps if you'd like to leave a comment in the comments box on YouTube, that would be really great. So, hasta pronto. See you soon.